Three men sit in the middle of a remote river, surrounded by nothing but water and wild nature, but in their minds, there's a bold dream to build an incredible primitive survival house with a swimming pool, completely by hand. At first, they carefully study their design plan, where the house will stand, how the roof will curve, where the resting area will be. Every detail is already mapped out in their minds. Then, the real work begins. Digging and leveling land in the middle of the wilderness is far from easy. With every shovel strike, the rough ground slowly starts taking shape. Hour after hour, they work tirelessly, planting thick wooden posts deep into the soil to create the main foundation, right from the start. It's clear this isn't just about building a simple shelter. They're creating something far more ambitious, a luxury primitive house that blends perfectly with nature. Then comes one of the most fascinating parts of the build. They heat bamboo over an open fire, slowly bending each piece into shape. Normally stiff and straight, the bamboo becomes flexible under the heat, transforming into smooth curves. Piece by piece, they form a beautiful rounded roof. As each section connects, it looks like an ancient architectural masterpiece being reborn in the middle of the jungle. Before long, the entire structure is covered with bamboo. Now it stands proudly like a giant natural dome rising from the wilderness, but building the frame is only the beginning. To make the house strong and weather resistant, they prepare a special natural mixture using mud, straw, and water. They create a traditional building material that has been used for centuries. It may look simple, but this mixture is the secret behind the house's durable walls. Slowly, they spread the mud over every surface. With each careful layer, the walls become smoother and stronger. Even though every material comes directly from nature, the level of precision is remarkable. As the sun sets, most people would stop, but not them. When night falls, they prepare a whole chicken inside a clay pot over an open fire. The glowing flames, the sound of the river, and the silence of the forest create an almost cinematic moment. This isn't just dinner. It's their reward after a full day of intense labor. The next morning, they begin a brand new challenge. Beside the first house, they start building a second circular room. This one includes a handmade clay stove and a chimney. Now the shelter isn't just beautiful, it's fully functional. Little by little, the two connected structures begin to look like a complete primitive survival resort. But the biggest surprise is still ahead. In front of the house, they begin digging something completely unexpected, a giant swimming pool. A swimming pool in the middle of the jungle. It sounds impossible, but somehow, they make it happen. They plaster the pool walls and carefully place large decorative stones around the edges. Suddenly, it starts looking less like a survival project and more like a hidden luxury retreat. Next, they clean and smooth every inch of the area, every detail matters, and then comes the finishing touch using natural pigments. They paint parts of the house and pool in calming shades of blue and green. Instantly, the entire place comes to life. But one big question remains: how will they fill the pool? Their solution is brilliant. Using bamboo pipes, they channel fresh water directly from a mountain spring. Slowly, crystal clear water begins flowing into the pool. Watching it fill is incredibly satisfying. Soon after, they plant fresh grass around the area. Step by step, the once empty land transforms into a peaceful natural paradise. Inside the house, they build a bamboo bed. Soft lighting is added to create a warm, relaxing atmosphere. At this point, it's no longer just a construction project. It has become a true off-grid dream home. Finally, after days of non-stop effort, they sit down inside their newly completed shelter. Food is served, soft light glows through the room. And beside them, the clear swimming pool reflects the night sky. The satisfaction on their faces says everything. All that hard work was worth it. Just imagine building something this incredible using only natural materials, with no modern machines, no advanced tools, and no outside help. It almost feels impossible. But here's the craziest part. This is only the beginning. There's even more unbelievable primitive technology builds coming next. And trust me, what happens in the next project will leave you asking one question: how did they even do that? And if you love primitive survival, hit subscribe, because the next adventure might be even crazier.